The other lathe that you might need, if you do a lot of bowl turning or really big work, you have to go to a lathe that's massive. I use this one way most of the time. It has an 8-foot bed. I do columns, so this lathe has a long distance from here to here, 24 inches. So if I had to, I could do like a 23-inch round column or something like that. And this lathe is hefty enough that I get no vibration while I'm doing it. It makes it really easy. The other thing about this lathe is I often have to do really big pieces like crown moldings or things like that. So I use this, I purchased this separately. You could make one. It's called an outboard turning stand. This allows you to put any size piece from the floor to the ceiling onto this end of the lathe, and you can put the tool rest into it and just move up here and work wherever you need to work. If you decide to go to Craigslist or somebody has a lathe they're going to sell to you, one thing you might want to check, or two things actually, you want to make sure there's centers in, and you should slide the tailstock up and make sure that it touches right on. That's very important. If you got a really good deal, you know, you're getting a lathe for 50 bucks and you see that it's tipped to the side like this, you can put shims in to level it. But if you're working a lot, you don't want to have to deal with that, so you want to make sure it's spot on. The other thing you're checking for, you might want to grab, the lathe is just a metal bar basically that's going between two bearings, so you want to make sure that the bearings are not wiggly. So you might want to grab this and just try to give it a wiggle and make sure that the bearings aren't shot. Now again, if you're getting a really good deal, that's something that you could replace also. So those are just a few tips about lathes.